All right, we got pawn bombed here, so let's do what we.
Yeah.
Everybody, if turn on your camera. If you don't turn on your camera, there's gonna be a problem. So let's do that. All right.
Okay.
So as we were saying, shit is hitting the fan. A lot of people have been getting a lot of strikes. The strikes are being happening even today, and it is a problem.
It's a
Let me
huge problem. It's a violation of terms.
Okay. All right. I see perfectly perfect. You can turn off your camera. All right.
Hey guys.
That was a that was a dirty tactic. Dirty tactic. Don't worry. The community knows we'll stand up for you, Monty.
Yeah, for sure. Kaya Simons. Somebody saying Kaya Simons was struck as well. That's very unfortunate. So not only do you have to deal with striking, we got to deal with people coming on, imitating people, and then porn bombing us, which is, grown adults constantly doing this to people's panels. It's like really ignorant and stupid, is all I will say. Farida, turn on your camera. All right. So as we are saying about Nader is still on a rampage. He's striking channels content manually. That's specifically what he's doing. He's doing it manually, and because of that, he seems to somehow be able to strike somebody without really anything wrong with their video or their live stream. So that is
His
what Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel has been reporting. I'm reporting the same thing actually because it seems his strikes are on live streams now turned to video of things that are highly transformative. Farida, I see you. I'm gonna add you right now.
Monty, what he's doing is he's going through his creator studio, and you know how it shows you the percentage of your footage that's been
Yeah, I
used?
know. Yes.
He's just clicking the boxes. He's not even putting timestamps or any of that. And that's what's going to get him his channel taken down, thankfully so.
Hi
Because,
guys. Sorry.
hey, Farida,
Hello.
How did just a quick how did that because her name was it not her? I mean I know it's not Veronica would never do that, but was it like somebody else and they changed the letter or something a little bit to show that it was like Veronica?
People do all sorts of things. Just be aware and be diligent.
My
It's gonna happen here
goodness.
and there over and over and over again, but shit happens.
Oh wow. Yeah, sorry that happened to you. Hopefully that doesn't, that's ridiculous. God.
not
People
only
are
that, they're stealing her content from her OF and using it to porn bond people. So,
terrible.
All right, we got Veronica here. Let me add you right now. Turn off your camera if you want. All right, hi there, Veronica.
I am so sorry, dude. That was not me. 100% that was not me. This isn't like, I am so sorry. I cannot. We were
we
just sitting
know.
here chatting, and I look up and I'm like, ah, mm,
We know you would never do that.
y'all are fucked up, dude. Seriously. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cuss, but really? Really?
Yeah, sad.
Yeah, people are disgusting.
But what do you expect from a community where you're following somebody who's striking channels for no reason? What do you expect? These people are low. They're just low.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I
Um,
think this is what the fact that all of you guys, the reaction channels, banding together, and that's what's going to take him down because he thinks people are not going to do anything about it, and people are already doing something about it, and it takes the community, and then like you guys said, now YouTube is looking into it and taking it seriously and everything. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for the day that piece of trash is off of YouTube.
This has never happened. I mean, Garlic Bread said that last night in a video. He said this has never happened in a community before where you had somebody just straight. I mean, how many channels is it now? Like nearly 30 now.
about 40, close to
That's
40.
insane that they are allowing him to do this because they certainly know because they're responding, or unless it's bots, I don't know.
At this point, they should have been flagged enough that there's an over excess amount of reports coming from one or two specific accounts,
Yeah.
and they should be on this. I am, as a creator, hugely disappointed with the way YouTube is handling this situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there should actually be a article actually,
Yeah.
because then they will understand that this is not okay.
Especially Nader, he's a small channel. This isn't even like he's a big channel that you would think, okay, but this is a very small channel. What does he have? Like 8,000 followers? He's only getting what 2 to 3,000 views a video, if that. This is a very small channel, so you would think YouTube would be alerted by that. Like, what's going on here?
A lot of the creators are saying that they're considering moving their platforms to Twitch because they're sick of the way that YouTube's handling this.
Yeah, well, I can see why. Because I don't know, I would be very frustrated if I was a creator that was getting struck like this for no reason, basically. I mean, the only
Mm-hmm.
reason is that you're not kissing his butt. That's the reason. You're basically not kissing, like Erie said, your opinion isn't what he wants to hear, so he's striking you. That's retaliation, that's blackmail,
Mm-hmm.
and that should not be allowed.
Yeah. So, is the community in agreement that Jessica Messica has not been struck?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that.
So far, she hasn't. Now, maybe she will be, but so far, as of now, she has not been struck because she did say that, but she doesn't know why she says. I don't know, but we'll see.
And you know,
So,
Mo translates just she was about to do, and she put that on her community post, which I was really like, oh, I wish I was looking forward to that. Which of course she still can do that once she, she has to deal with this lawyer stuff. But she was going to do a video about Nader evading or running away from Egyptian military service, which of course he's a
yes.
coward. Of course you are a coward, so you run away from everything. You don't know how to do, you just know how to pick on women, and you think you're all big and bad, but just wait and see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just do you think he's doing this because he knows like he's going to lose this court case and he's just burning it all down?
Who
There are
knows?
people that do that. They know that they're not going to survive, and they burn it down. And that's almost like what I'm seeing here is he's just burning it down.
Not only Jessica, none of the moderators who have a channel have, and I'm including SBL in this, have been struck. Neither has Foodie. I thought you hated each other. Why didn't you strike her for talking
Yeah,
about you?
exactly.
Why didn't you strike each other? Since you don't want no one. I mean, she's the one that unfortunately introduced you into the community. He thinks he made himself. You didn't make yourself. You made a channel off the back of Foodie. You didn't
Exactly.
work for anything. You don't work hard.
Exactly. He's never worked hard a day in his life. He runs away from everything. He's a piece of shit.
The
There. I don't know if I'm
freaking
allowed to say that.
actress Gal Gadot freaking went into the Egyptian military, okay? You ran from the Egyptian military?
Yeah, he's
Please.
shit.
Coward.
Coward,
The
exactly.
only reason that just a theory, maybe the reason he didn't strike the Sam's Bar Lounge, I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but he's worth maybe thinking, oh, I don't want to rattle him the channel too much. So they could release more damning information. I don't know, just an idea. Maybe I'm totally wrong. What do you guys think?
That's right. Egyptian, not Egyptian Israeli, but nonetheless, the point is you're such a tough guy. You run from service? Tough guy? Coward?
Oh, Gal Gadot. Yeah, she's Israeli. I didn't know who you were mentioning.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's Israeli, but still, like, she went into service a lot of other people, but he's he's a coward. I mean, I don't know what he's running away from there. I don't, like, what did Foodie say? Something about like political persecution. Was it something to do with that, or what did he say? Why he left Egypt? I never caught that or watched that part.
I don't
He
remember.
didn't say that. He said that he was on a ship. Something happened on this ship, and he got blamed by a high-ranking official. So he left the country. He came into Canada, on the West Coast, Vancouver area, back in 2010. When was it? It wasn't summertime, I believe. He said it was fall time around October, I believe. So that's why he has a tax return from 2010.
Mm.
It ain't that says Monty and Harass business. So sorry they did that to you. That pissed me off. They need to be gone seriously. Yeah.
Does
No,
StreamYards keep the Google account? Because don't you log in with a Google account? Does it show like an email address or
Well,
anything?
I can
If you
force
can
log in with
find that.
Google accounts, but that's really not gonna help much unless I
Uh,
can see the account that you're from. That's logging in.
but that's what I mean. Can they not this? I mean, like, can you look at the StreamYards
People
from
will
that?
just make a fake
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
account.
But do you
I'm
guys
sorry.
think
I just
the SBL thing that he didn't strike them? I was asking that earlier. I don't know if you guys think maybe he thinks SBL would put a channel out. You know, he's afraid to strike that channel because they have stuff on him that he just doesn't want to like upset them more. I don't know. Just you know, I'm questioning if that's why.
that's
Maybe.
one option.
can I
It's
say
it's
something? I'm
either that or
sorry.
because they're in cahoots. But
Oh,
Don't delete this person yet, Monty. I need to address them. Nader fish stick father thing. Let me explain something to you, you simp. Okay, Foodie went on a platform that she knew minors are known to frequent. Okay, huge difference. And
Yeah.
3 days, 3 times in a row, she went back. The first time after she got porn bombed, she shut it off. She went and put lingerie and came back. So miss me.
Facts.
exactly.
They're probably the
Yes.
one that porn bomb.
Don't
Let's be
even think
honest.
about comparing that. You cannot even begin to compare that. She's a predator. I don't know. Can I say that word? I'm sorry. I don't know what I can't say
Yeah,
on.
it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
she is that, but you cannot compare. She went back for more. She knew the risk she was taking. Monty just, you know, when we came on, obviously when you didn't know some of us on here, you made sure obviously that cameras were turned on, but after a while, you know, you trust that person, or sometimes you have so much going on you're not paying attention
Yeah, it's the
possibly.
multitasking
Yeah,
effect.
it's
So if
just
I catch
multitasking. Look at the
anybody in the
comments. Yeah.
chat talking about
So
why am I not
please.
talking, you will be removed from this channel.
It's just ridiculous. People are gonna don't the fact that you would even think to compare Monty
Yeah, it's
with
just Cheeto
Chantal is
does
ridiculous.
trolls. Yeah, the number one thing with Foodie Beauty was the underage content. If you've been warned multiple times, stop doing this because there's underage people, then that is a problem.
I was watching the whole thing from A to Z. And before she turned on Omegle, even her simps were telling her, do not go on there. It is full of minors. Over and over and over again, she was told. She still turned it on. She still asked a juvenile, who I would say was no older than 14, to show boobs.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. Erie, my daughter is 19, and when I was telling her about what happened, and I was like, "What? Do you know Omegle?" And she's like, yeah." She's like, "Don't go on that, mom." She's like, "That place is." She said, "That's disgusting. Don't go there." And I was like, "Well, I didn't." So yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah,
By the way, not just the Omegle incident. This woman, even after she was banned, like, you don't even learn your lesson. You get cockier and more smug and arrogant, and you think you're untouchable. Just wait. It's not just that incident. You still can constantly expose yourself. Constantly. It's not an accident. Anybody could see that it's not an accident. You dox children. I mean, just the Cuba rage alone says that alone, that disgusting display of that your behavior. I mean, I could go on and on. I'm sure top of my head remembering every single thing. All that uh you know uh, is a reason for her channel to be taken down. Doxing other people. It's not just the that incident alone. She just.
Farida, she ban evaded. She came back under the Beezer show
Oh yeah,
during
that's
the
right.
time that she was off that she was yeeted, she came back under the Beezer show, which is still something YouTube can do something about that because they can see when the channel was created compared to when her.
How does YouTube not have a rule about live streaming and rage driving? Like, that really is, like, today when she was just raging at her phone, she was looking at it, she was driving, looking at who was calling, seeing what they were doing, getting pissed off and yelling and screaming. Like, how is that even allowed?
Hot ass, it needs to be reported. People need to report specific timestamps where she's not looking at the road. I'm gonna say it.
And then
because when she was freaking out, when she's like, I'm blocking this person, I'm blocking him, going off, she wasn't looking at the road at all.
No. And she wears the glasses, like just, and actually Garlic Bread even mentioned that today. She wears those glasses and so she, because we all know she's looking at the at the camera, she's looking at the phone.
And guys, she didn't sleep last night. I got up at 4:30 in the morning, went to the bathroom, checked because she had been in Roman's chat, went in and checked. She was in there still at 4:30. So she was up early this morning. I don't think she slept. We know she hardly slept yesterday. So not only is she rage driving, not only is she dancing and singing and streaming, she's also driving while probably very tired.
Which in the United States, if you get pulled over and you haven't slept and you're tired and they give you a road test, you can be charged with a DWI.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, yeah, because sleep deprivation is just as bad as drinking alcohol, like being above the legal limit. So that's why in the US we have rest stops all over the highways and stuff. So you can pull over and take a nap.
Even
and I've done it so many times. Yeah, truck drivers are limited in their hours. Yeah. They're really strict about it.
By the way, YouTube, it's like YouTube is a huge company. Like, hello, Google, like, what are you waiting for? Is it when there's going to be, God forbid, is it when it's going to be an accident that you're going to come up and say, okay, we're going to ban, I think as Twitch, you can't do that, right? Why haven't you implemented that already? No streaming and driving. It should be common sense. Are you waiting for an accident to happen so you could add that to your to the TOS? Like, why are you not doing something now?
YouTube doesn't care anymore, and I'm sorry, and I've seen it across different communities. The villains always win with YouTube. I don't know what's happening, but they're literally throwing their platform down the crapper, because you're going to lose good content creators, good creators all around, because of people like Nader and Foodie and Beauty.
Exactly. Yeah. It's disgusting. It's sad. It's just, it's funny how every company usually, right, when somebody, let's just say they're affiliated or they have somebody representing them, a celebrity, whatever, anything they do, right, they yank the sponsorship away or something because their name is not tainted with that. But it's like, do you want a death to happen for you to change your policy? Do you want to, it's like a huge liability to you. What are you waiting for? It just makes me so angry. Sorry.
They started with the small channels, right? Because they thought that no one would care, like in the community, no one would care if the small channels were taken down. I care. As a creator, I know how hard it is to build up your channel. So I care. And I know how much it must have sucked for those small creators to lose their channel. Then at the same time they were doing the small channels, they targeted specific people that they have deep dislike for. Monty, Mo, for example, Troll, for example, okay, Garlic, for example. And now that they're running out of those, they're starting to go for the bigger channels. They already got Yaba. I don't know what's happening with Charlie, FFG, or the other channels, but yeah, they're working their way all around to hit everybody.
Well, somebody said it. I think it's time to start reporting it to the FCC. I really do, because YouTube obviously doesn't care. The FCC is going to be the one that's going to, when they start seeing this, that you have a man who has a criminal record, who's currently, has is going to court over an SA allegation, who's demanding the addresses of women, no, there's something wrong with that.
And that's another thing I wish YouTube would fix in their reporting system, because if someone's targeting me and reporting my channel, I should not have to give them my address or name.
Yeah, I think when I learned that, like I said, I don't have a channel, but I'm learning a lot. And I was just appalled by that, because why should you have to do that? Why should if your channel you got a strike, why do you have to give out your personal information to the person that it's for revenge? It's just ridiculous.
I'm a mom with 2 small children. You think I want to give my info to a known criminal?
Yeah, exactly. It's just stupid. Why should he even get it? Like, it's just it should change the whole thing. The terms, everything should change the way they're doing things. It's just messed up.
It should be, if you're going to do a copyright strike, you should have to provide a lawyer information so that your address can be given to the lawyer, in my opinion. That way you're
if you give a PO box number or something, do you have to give your address? Like, can you just go, or
I'm going to be straight up honest, and I don't care if it gets me in trouble. Make an address up.
Yeah.
Make an address up, okay? The truth of the matter is that YouTube should be the middleman in this situation, and you shouldn't have to provide anything. Everything we get messages from YouTube all the time, okay? You're always sending us those stupid videos on how to improve your channel, and by the way, they're crap, so stop. Invest your money somewhere else. And why can't you just be like, hey, we'll be the mediator in this situation. We'll facilitate the communication here. Why do I have to put my family at risk? Because there's been people who have targeted me in the past, and they have done horrible things to my family. Why do I have to continue giving my information to people?
Especially him. He's gone on and he has given the addresses of people that he doesn't like. When he gets mad, he goes on. We know where, Pretty Genius lives. We know where, Kavina, we know where all these people live because of him. And what's going to stop Nader from going on and taking these addresses that he's gotten and go and saying, hey guys, I know where you live. You're in, you know what I mean? He'll do that.
Regardless of what happens, if it comes my way, I'm fighting it. I'm a fighter by nature. You're not taking me down.
Hey, Sarah Jane.
Hey, girl.
Hey there.
Hi, Sarah.
I put my camera on. Did you see it? Just so that you knew it was me, because I heard.
Yeah.
Dude.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I just heard what happened from Hot Ass. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's awful.
Thank you. I just feel bad for Monty. I just don't want him to get in trouble. There's got to be some way to figure out who. I don't know. Sorry. I'm just gonna sit here.
I'm sure. I'm sure you'll be okay, though.
Yeah,
it's been removed, so it's fine.
I wonder how Nader would feel, because he has a lot of friends on Facebook. When she first introduced him, I went to see who this fellow was, right? When Kiwi Farm, found out who he was, I went on, and there's people in his chat from Egypt talking to him in Arabic. I wonder how would he feel if, one of us went to talk to them and find out where you live, Nader.
I think that is that what he's doing?
Well, I mean, people are worried because he's a criminal, and if they give him their address, like Erie was saying, like, why would you have to give your address to somebody, a criminal like that? Because he's already known he doesn't care. He does it like intentionally, doxing people and showing pictures. And remember when all that stuff he did, like with the Jessica Messica thing,
Yeah.
he turned the phone around and everything. But I wonder how he would feel if we could find out where he lives or more information about him. Because I'm sure if we dig deep, I can find where he lives or where his family is from and everything in Egypt.
I think that a lot of that information is already public for him,
Yeah, pretty much.
so
No,
he
his,
doesn't
his
care.
family.
He has nothing to lose. So now,
Yeah, but the reputation is huge there. Like, I don't know, it's huge. Like, for his family to know a lot of details and other members of his community there, it's a really big deal to find all this stuff out about him. All this like really personal stuff.
it
It's a
is.
really
Isn't like his family involved, his brother and stuff?
I think that his family is kind of like they're they're already trouble and problematic. I
yeah,
heard.
but I really don't think his whoever it is he's there. I know his father's not, he's deceased, but I know his, like, whoever, his uncles, his other cousins, whoever it is, they do not know. I bet you they don't know the extent of it, or because this is like a big shame, big shame.
Oh yeah,
Well, one of
especially
the
when it's public and on a platform, even more so.
one of the reasons he hates Mo so much is because Mo has been able to translate the things that he doesn't want us to hear. And she outed that two of the accounts that frequent his chat, Beto and Fifi, he refers to them as cousins. So he does have family that has been watching, and they're aware, they know. They don't seem to care. He just needs out, period.
Yeah.
He just needs out. He turned this situation into what it is because he sits there crying. Oh, by the way, if anyone caught the stream from last night, the mere fact that you're trying to call anyone racist,
Oh, I
you
know.
need to sit down. You
He's
need
a
to take
pig.
all the seats, Nader. Okay? Because we all saw the footage of what you said about Monty.
He's calling people racist.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
by the way,
Homophobe, racist piece of shit.
and I reported that video, and it's still monetized. It still has ads, and I am you to go on, and he did it. He called. He said you're a racist and a liar, and name the person. That to me, like, how does YouTube allow that? That is defamation. That is ridiculous.
And that particular situation was none of his damn business to
None of
begin
his
with,
business.
okay?
Yeah.
You don't have a say in any of that situation. You misuse the situation to your advantage. Okay? That being said, take all the seats, Nader. You don't have a place to call anyone racist.
God, I want to say something in Arabic to him, but I don't. Never mind.
This is so much, you know what I mean? It's just so much.
Exactly, Hannibal. That video was about Curl's situation. It had nothing to do with you. You don't have a place to have, I'll say it again, record it and listen to it over and over again. You don't have a place to call anyone
John Burney, yes,
racist.
he is homophobic. Yes, he is. And he said, isn't this the same John from the
He's
other video?
very homophobic, but he also participates,
Yes, but
allegedly
yes.
participates in it. So, but the reason he's so homophobic, I feel like, is because he was raised, it's
Because it's
not,
against his it's a no there. You can't
it's a cultural
it's a
thing.
cultural thing. You
It's
don't
like religious and
yes.
cultural there. So, it's very, yeah, like Farida said.
That's fine and all dandy, but he claims to be in Canada for how many like a decade, right? For a whole decade. You should know better
Oh
by
no,
now.
I'm not
And
sticking up for him for that at all. But
no,
I
I'm
am
sorry. I
saying,
don't mean to come off that way. I'm just a little heated. Let me shut up and cool off.
yeah, no, it's okay. I get it. No, like I'm not, and I don't think we're not sticking up for him. Um, it is, it's pounded into your head, like not just that, but many things. It's very strict. It's very strict.
Yeah, but he's like, Mr. I won't eat pork, and then everything else he does. Like, why
Right.
not?
So
Why
it's
wouldn't
like,
you? Eating pork is just because it's for your religious purpose. That's why you're not
yeah,
eating
he
pork.
don't
So,
follow any
so
religious
why are
thing.
you
Guess
exactly?
what?
Oh.
He eats pork because he was with Dee Dee and Foodie.
That's
Rancid
swine.
pork is
Swine.
allowed.
Swine.
Speaking of pork, the fact that he went that hard on Piggy, who doesn't bother anyone. Piggy just does her thing and goes on about their life, and you dedicated a whole 48 minutes to harassing Piggy and gloating about striking them.
I don't think he cares what he does because he has nothing to lose at this point, really. That's how I feel.
I'm just waiting for the day he'll go to jail, because he will. He will. It's just a matter of time. It sucks that it's not like now, or his channel, getting whatever banned. But it's gonna, it is gonna happen. It just sucks that it's like the time. But it's like, it's always like this, right? People have to always like come together, and this is his demise, him doing this to all these channels. Everybody's like, no, you're not. We're not going to let you bully us anymore.
Yeah. He wants to intimidate. He wants to make people scared of him. He absolutely can be a dangerous man. Don't get it twisted. But, I want to say something right now, but I won't, out of respect for Monty. I don't want to start cursing.
You
But
know what? You fit right in prison, Nader, because the food you're going to eat there, it's better than the food you make. So, it is a step up, actually. So, you should be used to that.
And this all
actually,
started
he's gonna
because
do well in prison because he is a grifter and he does know he's probably gonna have he's probably not gonna mind. I don't think he'll mind being there because he'll probably get a lot of women messaging him, sending him money, putting money on his books, trying to visit him.
So someone said Foodie's talking about you getting prawn bombed. So I say we talk about Erie's wonderful picture she put up today of Foodie at was that Pennington's?
that's when
She's
she was
probably the one who
shopping
did
and
it.
she walked by a mirror. You're
That
built
was
like a
great.
fucking boulder, Foodie.
She looked like an engorged tick. She looked so.
So, okay,
Wow.
Chantal, the fact that you're talking about it shows to me that you were here trolling, and how do we know it wasn't you that porn
It was
bombed?
her. That's what I'm saying. I bet you
Yeah.
$500 bazillion.
Or she
her.
sent somebody
Okay.
to do it. I don't know if she would know how to do that.
Here's the thing, what Miss Chantal doesn't understand. She thinks that she has 91,000 subscribers. She's the god. She can get YouTube to sway her way. Ma'am, all of us are uniting. Even channels that don't like each other are pushing that aside and uniting on this fight. And if it comes across to the point where a class action has to take place, I'm sure it will happen. So prepare.
Oh yeah. They're not YouTube though, they're not gonna allow him to keep striking people like that. They're just not.
Although
Yeah.
I recommend we can't show that picture because she's looking for anything to report Monty on again. So
No, but you can go to Erie's channel.
go to my channel. It's in the community post.
I mean, but you're just putting up what she put up. I mean, it's just the truth.
She is looking for any reason though, so any reason right now. And so is he.
But she can go and put stuff up about you guys. Like you, Doe Eye Cookie now is her new target.
But only
Look, this
because
is not going to end well for her.
You don't understand. Cookie. Is it cookie or kooky? Because I always say kooky.
Cookie.
But
cookie, like the cookie.
Oh, okay. But so she had done this really nice thing today, saying nice stuff about me and and Sarah Jane, and that's why she went on ranting today about her, you know, like she's just psycho. It's just really I don't know how to deal with it, you guys. Because like literally, so she's going to go do a pool party in a bikini now, you guys. Like, oh my god. It's all good, but it's all good, you know? Like I'm just supposed to keep letting it happen cuz whatever, you know? So I'm just doing me, dude. If she wants to keep doing this and acting like a freaking weirdo, keep doing it, girl. Like everyone's gonna see it and be so disgusted. So just keep doing it.
I
It's all good.
believe
And
that
I said that video I just did was day one. We have 3 months of this stuff. So yeah, let's go, Foodie. You know, like I'm sorry, but she is just the obsession thing she has with Nader, with Skinny Queen, with everybody. She obsesses over people. Why? Why are you obsessing over people?
Because she does not have her own, what is the word I'm looking for?
Like I said, like there are so many like big name BBW porn stars out there, right? Like that are actually famous and stuff, you know? Like she could copy them and no one would notice or care. But she is specifically just doing, you know, and now, you know, I, she's I don't know how to deal with it, you guys. Like advice would be great.
Okay, so here's how you deal with it. You remember who the hell she is. She's trash. She's complete utter trash, okay? You remember that she's trash. She doesn't have a creative idea of her own from the inception of her channel because she always copied what other creators were doing. All those challenges, she got those ideas from other people. She didn't come up with that
But
idea herself. She
can't
didn't even
she
come up with the idea of
diversify a
mukbang.
little? Diversify a little. That's all I'm asking, you know, like diversify more. You've been coming up with some new personalities. Stick with them. Like, please.
And then the number one tip I can give you is don't give her the attention she wants because she feeds off of your reaction to her. Don't. Just don't.
Yeah.
Remember that she is trash. Like she thinks she's this hot thing, but like, honey, when you're out of this platform, which is gonna be soon, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't even go to the
Exactly.
fridge.
Veronica, this is, I just want to add, you just do you. You keep being the badass that you are. Don't pay attention to her because she's gonna take down her own channel just by everything that she's done so far, just like those other two idiots there. So I wouldn't lose any sleep over her.
Yeah, she's the dollar store version of you. So just think of it that way.
I know.
You're doing
I'm
what
trying to be positive.
you're doing what you're doing and you're being creative. So you keep pushing, you keep doing your thing. She look at all of her, even her OnlyFans content sucks. She can't
I
even take
know.
a freaking proper picture that would be like, oh, she looks semi good in that, and it has nothing to do with your weight.
And
Wait, she has OnlyFans
don't use
content?
filters. Don't use filters, you guys. Like that's the one thing, she uses filters for everything. So just do some pictures without filters if you're gonna like do that stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's so fake. It's beyond fake. That's
Hey,
why she
Foodie,
wants the filters, because she knows it's not her.
hey, Foodie, you're going on a date, I see. Did you take care of that nasty UTI you have again?
My God. She's like,
I
I can't understand.
mean,
How do I have a UTI? And people are like, because you drip dry. And she's like, is it really from that? No, it can't be from that.
because you
Like,
don't
oh my
wash.
God. You don't wash your snatch.
Oh,
You don't
that's, by
wash
the
your
way,
meat
Tina mentioned the
flaps.
postcards. That's another, the Tina, just another thing, the postcard. That's also, isn't that like a scam to do that? Isn't that also a TOS, violation of terms and services when you're promising people, didn't they pay for that stuff and she didn't give anybody anything? I think, oh my God, they were, Pete's and her, he said something, and I think it was about the postcards. I don't know if you guys caught that. It was the other day. She goes, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like, she doesn't even remember all the stuff that she promises people or the stuff she wants to do.
And
The postcard.
Wasn't it just a few days ago where she was shaming us on the panel because we were saying you need to get checked for STDs? And she was like, you don't even know. And now this morning she said, guess what? She has to get checked for STDs. So
well, she said when
because
she was driving,
she thinks she has a UTI, and she said when they're like, well, when was the last time you had sex? She couldn't think of it.
Because she couldn't remember her lie.
Because, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, she couldn't remember what day or how long it's been since she faked a hookup with some guy.
Well,
Wow.
wasn't she talking, I don't know if it was today or yesterday when she was in the car, like, talking about, because people are talking about her, the STDs, like, oh, and in Canada, I want to take a drug test, or I don't know if that was also for something else, but she was also mentioning how in Canada she would have to, they make you test again for the, her STDs or something like that.
She was saying they make you retest.
Or
but
yeah,
if she went and retested,
mierda,
she would have told
miente.
people.
She did.
Es una come mierda, hija de la puta perdida.
She would have told people because she tells us everything. So everything that has to do with that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. If she had gone back and retested, it would have been a whole day's event.
That's
honestly.
because she doesn't get out much. So anything she does do, she is going to tell us about because she don't have anything else to talk about.
Yeah, she doesn't have a life. So of course, Veronica, like you're saying, she's gonna go try to do you. She's not original in any sense, any way. There is no content. Like, she acts like other people are dependent on her. Girl, what content do you show? What is it? What do you do? Stuff your face and and especially this Nader thing, now that it's whatever, say he's gone.
Can I admit to you something as a creator? Maybe you other creators can probably agree that this may have happened a few times if you make videos like I do. I have legit fell asleep editing their videos.
Oh, I believe it.
I have legit fell asleep, woke up an hour later with my phone in my hand because I do everything on my phone. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I was editing this boring ass crap to make it somewhat interesting.
Dude, it took me hours and hours and hours to make that video, that 5-minute video. But I had to type all that crap in and oh my gosh, it took hours. But I'm like, no, I'm doing it. Because it started as a snippet and then all of a sudden it became a whole video. Because I was going to use it as the beginning of something else. And I'm like, nope, this is its own thing now.
I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to hear anything. I know someone's telling us in there that, oh, it's Brooklyn. You're talking crap, Foodie. I don't care. Come here and say it to us. Come here.
Yeah.
Dale, gordita, ven pa' acá. Let's talk.
She wouldn't have the balls to come up here and say it to our face.
Dale, gordita. Dale, que yo no muerdo. I promise. I don't bite. Come on, let's talk. If you have so much to say, then let's talk. Right? No, you won't do it because you're a coward, just like your cokey boyfriend. You guys talk all this smack and then press buttons like the Karens you are. But then when someone says, hey, come on panel and say it to my face, nothing. Nothing. ¿Y tú te crees que tú vas a tener un tiempo bueno en un país latino?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, Foodie. You're a bitch. Stop copying me. Everyone knows you're doing it. Have you not noticed how no one says that they yeah, stop fucking doing it. I'm really just tired of it. And go to OnlyFans like you said you're going to do. Go do your mukbangs over there like you said you're going to do. You said that this morning. So take it all over there now. Okay? And let's keep YouTube, blogs, vlogs, reaction channels, nice fun stuff, not drug addicts driving around ranting at their phones and risking people's lives. Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm going to do something. I want everyone that can check my Twitter as often as possible. There will be information there. And that's all I'm going to say.
Cool.
What is your Twitter?
Erie Pepperoni.
Okay. Just checking because sometimes it's different.
And then how about her today saying that her haters are out there reporting her on other platforms? Foodie, you're not doing your other platforms. You are scamming everybody, and that's why you're being reported. If you don't like it, get off or do something. You don't. The entitlement that she has is out. It's astounding. She's done nothing in weeks and months. How long has it been since the Beezer show? How long has it been for OnlyFans?
Somebody block Mogo going after Erie.
Come for me.
Go ahead. I dare you, Mogo.
Come for me. This
No,
is
that's
my
not my
first
real
time at the
view.
rodeo.
That's not my
First
real
time at the
view, but I used to
rodeo.
have a beach view.
I've dealt with worse.
Oh, pretend date. I guess because she got paid, she's going to pay for her date. We all knew this was going to happen. She's not going to Mexico. She's going nowhere. She's going to blow her money in a week and a half.
Totally. She's gonna, okay, look,
She has a date
I'm
with the
saying
drug dealer.
go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and book your trip to Mexico, because when you get to Mexico, you're gonna need the sniffy sniff. And you know what's gonna happen when you need that? You're gonna have to leave the resort. Or yeah, go do it, girl.
Deal with the cartel, and that won't be fun.
That's the only option. It's all good. Have fun, girl.
Did you see her I forgot who was the Latin artist that she put on there. Well, first it was Arabic music, I remember before, or something like that in her on the community post, and then she put like like hola, or I don't know, something, she just put like something in Spanish every time she wants to visit somewhere, or she's interested in a guy that's from whatever part of the world. She's all of a sudden into that culture.
I saw that and I cringed because I actually read it in a, like, when someone, no offense, because if you try, hey, good for you. We respect that. Thank you for trying to learn your language. But when it comes to her, I read it in like the whitest white girl tone. I was like, hola, hola, hi, like,
Erie, I was like,
please.
that pinche pendeja, no?
Es una pendeja, de verdad, es una cochina, fea, pendeja,
Puta.
puta perdida.
So here we don't say hola as a greeting. We say buenas. Buenas.
Loco
You
with
say
chica.
that's hi. You say buenas. Buenas.
I
I
have to
have a
speak
friend in
about
Mexico that's going
these
to be
appeals.
thrilled.
All right, in terms of these appeals, the first time typically it does not go through on a high percentage rate. So if you're gonna appeal any type of counter notification, don't be discouraged if you appeal and it gets rejected. Just do it a second time. You have to either add more context to the situation, such as why your counter has merit, such as transformative level or any type of critique, and then that should suffice. So I've done appeals counters many times, and for me, 100% of the time, the first time it doesn't go through. So don't be discouraged.
Yep.
If whoever is watching this, if you did the appeal and it doesn't go through, it's normal. They always do that to try and not have as much people appealing. It's rather very passive aggressive. It's just like these little subtle ways to stop so much appeals going through. But yeah, it happens to everybody, or almost everybody, the first time. All right. Yeah, welcome Dax or whoever else is listening out there. So just do it a second time and it should be fine. And if not, you can do it a third time or a fourth time. It's your right to do this because it is really a legal process and you have the right to, counter if you are willing to and take it to court. That's your right.
Yeah, I heard that they were bots the first time usually that do it.
Yeah, it probably is bots the first time, and then maybe the second time could be bots again. Maybe it's a human eye. I have no idea how the process works when it goes to human eyes, but yeah, they will reject a good amount of counterclaims.
I'm gonna get off here for now. Thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.
I when you get off your live, I'm gonna go live if anybody wants to come over there. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna wait till you get off. So, all right. Well, everybody have a great day. Thank you.
yeah,
Bye.
for sure.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. No, yeah, somebody just commented everybody's getting mad and it's frustration and everybody's frustrated. They're angry. Um, you know, unfortunately, sometimes I think we're going to have to wait a little bit for the justice, but it's going to come. It's going to come.
At the rate that he's going, I mean, I would be honestly truly shocked with all of the counterclaims that are going his way if he makes it past the weekend. What do you think, Monty?
Yeah, I would say maybe 24, 48 hours. But yeah, the weekend would be a good time if he makes it past them because there's a lot of just eyes on the whole situation.
I think you guys are going to be back on here and celebrating very soon because that moron is no longer going to have a channel. And I'll be celebrating. I know that. I'm going to pop some champagne probably.
Oh, it's party at Erie Pepperoni's Pizza House.
Yeah. Tequila, but
it's party at the Pizza House. It's party at the Pizza House. We're all gonna party.
I'm there.
So when is she supposed to be going to Mexico? Because like I took some video today in the Uber because I was drenched in sweat. It was only 80 degrees, but the humidity was 97. So yeah, she's gonna love the heat.
Yeah, I don't think she will. Hey, Natural Ginger,
She'll
what's
be
up?
broke
Welcome.
for.
Welcome. A lot
Hi,
of things
Natural.
happening. Nader is still striking. They prawn bombed my first stream. It seems that's going to become an often occurrence on a lot of people's panels. So please be aware and diligent.
Check
It happened
video.
with Roman. So that means that when you come onto somebody's panel, you show your camera. That's all that means. So yeah, Roman got prom bombed. I did. I'm sure other panels it happens because that's just one of the risks you have in this niche when it's somebody like Foodie Beauty that has a lot of negative energy around her, a lot of people with a lot of problems, like a lot of just bad vibes coming into this niche in this realm, and they'll do certain things like this. So Miss T says 137 strikes on videos. That is a lot. I can't verify that, but where is everybody getting this info? Naderwell said he's done okay. He said it 137 copyright strikes. That is just too much.
Yeah, he said 137 and then he said 37 channels. So it's insane.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
telling you, you guys got to start like on Twitter and stuff. Do it a message or at Philip DeFranco. I'm saying like the smaller news outlets are going to be more likely to do it, right? In my opinion. Someone just said
Yeah.
to at CNN, but I think if you go smaller, then that would be like I keep saying, Philip DeFranco would probably do it because he's done it a few times. He's gotten a few channels off. So
Okay. Well, I guess this might actually start getting to the news. Yeah.
because that's a lot of strikes. Like that's and especially at Philip DeFranco. I don't know how I'm assuming, yeah. I don't know, Philly D or Philip DeFranco. I'll look on his channel, or just go look on his channel. But at him on Twitter, and when you're sending your stuff on Twitter to YouTube, send it to him too, because someone will catch on and they'll see what's going on and maybe reach out to you. So I'm just it because of 137 strikes is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Like,
that is rather extremely ridiculous. But yeah, I think there should be some news coverage happening sometime soon now, at least on some level, because yeah, this is really getting out of hand. And I'm not sure if the bigger channels will pick up on this, or any medium, larger size news channels, but something's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, a matter of days, so we shall see.
I have a few friends. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think I might reach out to somebody that I know that can reach out to maybe a smaller news site so that they can,
especially an online YouTube site, because it it's together. Like, what about Young Turks or one of them? They have tons of people doing stories and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm sorry.
The Washington Post is trying to unalive YouTube. Why?
Well, YouTube's kind of doing it to themselves.
Well, yeah, YouTube needs to be careful because, yeah, there's quite a few creators on this platform that's a little problematic, to say the least.
All right, we got Carlotta says, Monty, if he loses his channel, you still going to go to court date? Yes, I will still go, because I think this matter needs to be resolved. There's a bigger picture here, and that's him doing or thinking he can just do whatever he wants to whoever he wants. So, this isn't all just content and drama and whatnot. There's real life consequences and real people hurting from his actions and his consequences. So I think that needs to be brought to light. So I will still be going. Other than that, we might wrap this up. I mean, this is a short one. I gotta go and see what she's saying right now, because I'm sure she has a lot to say. But I'll be there. I'll see what she says, because she practically flashes people intentionally on a weekly basis. So she isn't somebody that lives in a fragile glass house talking about anything.
Yeah,
but
BuzzFeed.
I will update everybody on the whole court stuff that's going on. Other than that, if anybody has any closing words or thoughts, please say it now, and we'll wrap this up.
No. I have nothing nice to say, so thank you for having me on panel.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, and
thank you very much for having me.
I just want to say I'm so proud of this community and the creators in it. You guys are really showing perseverance and courage and strength, so keep it up.
Yep, for sure. All right, thanks everybody. I will see everybody later. If anything happens, I will be back. If not, I'll be back tomorrow on this MAD, and we will reconvene. So catch me on my main channel, or watch Skinny Queen. Skinny Queen's gonna do a live stream right after this. So catch her or catch me, doesn't matter to me. We're all part of the same community. So take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.